One of the greatest privileges I had as a police officer serving in Manchester was working alongside our military colleagues, some of the maddest, baddest, but most courageous men and women on the planet. And in this story I'm going to share with you right now, I'm going to demonstrate that and make the link to one of the strongest mental health hacks and well-being tips out of the whole of the Safe and Sound Armoury, and it's gratitude. So I spent a number of years as a counter-terrorist search team leader. Our job, specialist search to keep the city of Manchester safe, to search venues, cars, people, areas, locations, to make sure there was nothing hidden in there that could damage VIPs or our communities across Manchester. Specialist search teams, trained and work alongside the military, specifically bomb disposal. What a body of people, men and women, some of the most courageous people on the planet. And part of our training and relicensing to perform this function, every 3 years we'd go up to Catterick Infantry Training Base up in North Yorkshire, and the bomb disposal teams up there would put us through our paces to make sure we were up to date with our skills, up to date with our knowledge, and they'd show us latest technology, what they were using to keep our country safe. Most incredible time of my career. So the story goes, we're up at Catterick, we've done our 2-week refresher training, we get to Friday, the end of the week, we've all been successful, happy days. Out into Richmond, a curry, a few beers, and back to the army camp. My lot, being cops, they want to have a late drink, so they get into the bar, it's still open, loads of soldiers in there, and gets to about 10:30, 11:15, and the lightweight in the group, that would be me. I've always been a lightweight when it comes to going out. I'm up early in the morning, but I like to get to bed early, 10:30, 11:15, and I'm ready for bed. I'm getting up to leave, and my lot say, "No, you don't, Sarge." I was a sergeant at the time. It's your round. Get to the bar, and when you've bought the beers in, you can go to bed. So like a good sergeant, I toddle off to the bar and join the queue. The bar is basic, it's brick built, it's tiny. I think there was beer, lager, I think there was rum, whiskey and vodka. Minimal choices, military base. There's one squaddie behind the bar, dressed in greens, he's serving the soldiers in the queue. To the left of me, soldier, again in camouflaged combat uniform. Big lad, 6'4", well built, good looking lad with a thick mop of dark hair, stood to the left of me. He turns to me and looks at me. He said, "You're not one of us. You're not military. Who are you?" I said, "Oh, we're like Greater Manchester Police. We've been here on our relicensing. Just finishing. It's our last day and we're having a few beers to celebrate." And the banter started. He said, "I can't believe they let you lot in here. Can't believe they let the police in here. This used to be the last place that we could come to have a beer without you lot giving us grief." Said with love and kindness, bantering. And the banter continued up until the point when this soldier stood to my left, turned towards me. And it became apparent that from here down to here was a metal claw, a prosthetic arm. My face must have dropped in an instant. "Don't be shy," he says, big grin on his face. "Don't be shy. Your mother wasn't. Ask me anything you want to know." He'd obviously seen me looking at his arm. So the conversation started about how he'd lost his arm. It was a roadside bomb, overseas operation, and he'd lost friends in the same explosions. Friends had died. That point, that moment in my life and my career, that moment was a turning point and a direct link to gratitude for us right now. For me, every single day, I am grateful for my hands, my arms, my health, the ability to see, hear, speak, walk, move my body. Grateful for it all. And we transfer this story, we tell this story in every Safe and Sound masterclass and invite the audience, the delegates, by asking the question, "Tell me what you're grateful for." And we do the exercise on a flip chart, we write it up. And they will always say for health, yes, family, friends, for a house, for having a job, for security in our country, for a strong network around them, all the big things in life we're grateful for. Yes, of course. But I invite you today to also consider how gratitude can support strong mental health and good well-being every single day by building in some of the tinier things that are around us all the time that we can have in the moment at any time. For that beautiful sunrise or sunset, for the mist on the fields in the morning, the crunch of leaves in autumn, the changing colours of the trees, for the clarity of the water that comes out of our taps. Every time you pour a glass of water, are you grateful for the clarity of that water? The smile from a baby when you're out shopping, the simple things. The dew on the grass in the morning, the spider's web, the beauty of the spider's web in a morning covered in mist. The raindrops on a washing line will always be my diamonds. And there is tons of academic evidence, loads of it, to support what they say, an attitude of gratitude and how it can build a happy life. Loads of studies. So you take people that they go for the next promotion, that's all they're interested in. They want the bigger house, the bigger car, more money, lottery winners even. Yes, when you get those things, you get that moment of euphoria, of happiness, of course, but then it dips back down to a baseline and they start again wanting more. Versus the people that build gratitude for the tiny things around us all the time, build those into the flow of your life. It is academically proven to strengthen your mental health, boost your resilience, and give you a happier life. And I'm going to say right now that the greatest wealth for you, for me, for us, the greatest wealth is having a happy life. I hope this video has given you some food for thought. The story, one I will never forget. And in my book, Safe and Sound Wellbeing, Secrets of the World's Most Resilient People, I'll put the link in the video below so you can have a little look. Maybe buy as a gift for somebody. The story of the Catterick soldier is in there. And think about building gratitude into your life, into the flow of your life. So it's lifting your spirits and galvanizing your mental health every day of your life. Let me know in the comments below. Do you do this now? Is this a practice that you do now? Do you need to be doing more of it? How has this video helped? Let me know in the comments below. And if it does resonate with you, hit the thumbs up button, follow for more, take care, keep well. We'll see you on the next one.